From the very beginning, we knew that the Halo series was going to be a disaster because the people who made it, the people who were in charge of this, told us that they didn't care about the games, that they had no desire to stick to continuity, that they were in fact going to do it in a completely different timeline so that they wouldn't have to follow any of the pre-established lore. They could race swap characters and their excuse could just be, well, it's non-canon, it's in a different universe. Well, after the first 3 episodes, Halo fans have realized that this in no way, shape, or form feels like the Halo that they've known and that they've loved. And in fact, it feels more like a CW show. And you can tell from the very first episode when they decide to have Master Chief take off his helmet and do a face reveal at the end of the episode with no build-up, with no payoff whatsoever, with no emotional meaning to this. And then in episode 2, have him out of his armor completely so we can learn about his feelings. The fans knew that this was garbage. It has continued to get progressively worse. And now it looks like Paramount is feeling some of this backlash and taking action. Because as mentioned, I talked about this. I know we've talked about it on streams and things like that. The first Halo episode was made available for free on YouTube. They put the entire premiere episode up. It was up for over a week, like 10 days or something like that. You could go and watch it for free without even signing up for Paramount Plus. Well, if I go there now, it's like I can't see it anymore. The video's private. That's interesting. Why would they private this video, you ask? It's almost like the fans made their voices heard. Here's a Reddit thread from about a week ago. Less than a week later, after its YouTube premiere, the Halo TV show's first episode has almost twice as many dislikes than likes. And you can see 17,000 upvotes to 33,000 downvotes. That is a bad ratio, but it's not as bad as it was. Because it looks like Paramount didn't like this. It looks like Paramount was maybe working with YouTube to get some of those dislikes purged, because I actually have a couple other screenshots. This was when it was 13K up to 40K down. Then it got to 15K up, 45 down. That's the highest that I saw. Shout out to Lethal Lightning for getting these screenshots for me. 45,000 downvotes. Well, they removed a couple, but people caught on. People were very critical of what they were doing. The comments were flooded with criticism for the Halo series. And someone even responded down below, wait, this is free on YouTube? Yep, it's here. So far, only the first episode in full and the rest are clips. Well, again, I'll just prove it to you. You click there, it pops up the same screen we were just on. Boom, video unavailable. They took it down. Now, some people are saying, well, they were only planning on making it a limited release. It was up for over a week. All that happened was that it was up until it started getting backlash. It was up until it got ratioed and destroyed. It was up until they got caught removing dislikes from this and deleting tons of comments. Then they privated the video to save themselves from embarrassment. This really is sad, and I know there's some people out there that like the show for what it is. They can kind of separate that, well, it's not actually Halo, it's not canon, but I'm still trying to enjoy it. I think it's honestly one of the worst things I've ever seen. Someone sent me the first 2 episodes before the first one was available on YouTube, and I barely got through it. It's legitimately CW level of cringe. It's not about Halo. It's not Master Chief. These are different characters. They're just calling it Halo. They're just calling him Master Chief. But I guess all this backlash was just too much for Paramount to handle, so they privated the video. Absolute cowards. Let me know how you feel about this in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.